like that.
Do these jeans look so ugly on me?
Yeah.
They're boyfriend jeans.
These are mom jeans. Stand up and show them.
Do you like my hiking socks?
Hello, fine people out there. Guess what we're gonna do today?
Beauty break. That's what this show is.
Yep, that. But what are we gonna do on the episode, Jocelyn?
Play with sponges.
We're gonna test out beauty blender replacements, even though we both put our makeup on with our hands.
Fingers.
What do you want to try first, Joss?
Okay, well here's the thing. I've just figured out what a beauty blender is. Did you know that you're supposed to wet them?
Yeah, but only because people told me after they saw me using it wrong in an episode.
So all of this is very foreign to me. I just mostly use my fingers, which apparently is like...
Well, should we start with just an actual beauty blender?
Yeah, let's start with the beauty blender.
Well, and then we'll have it to compare to.
Oh my gosh,
Look
you
like
guys.
little tiny eggs.
These are like for like tiny pageant baby girls to put on their own makeup.
Honestly, I just like them because they're squishy.
Oh my gosh, like does this just go up your nose
I just want this
hole?
as like a small pillow. So we both have makeup on. Where are the makeup wipes?
We don't have any.
We
So
don't
we're-
have any makeup wipes. Lovely. So we're just gonna do the 100 layers of makeup
We're gonna
challenge.
just, but we do have one single mirror that we can share that's covered in a light layer of dust.
Oh, we have two mirrors. Look at
We
that.
have two mirrors. We're super rich, fancy AF. I think these are supposed to be wet. Here.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Okay,
thank you.
that
Thank
should be
you.
enough.
Nice moist.
Okay.
What is the application technique? I'm just dabbing away.
Okay, so our makeup artist dabbing. Okay, cool. So that's how
The
you
beauty blender works. Got it. Check. Now moving on to the period sponges. These are sea sponges.
do. We just not wet it or anything.
Oh, yes, you're right. You're right.
Do you want me to put some on for you?
Sure. I'm gonna regret this.
Okay. It looks like it might
Too
be
much water. You didn't squeeze out the excess.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And now we have a pool for.
I'm gonna try.
Well, this is really moist, but I think Jocelyn screwed it up. So I'm gonna say pass on the sea sponge.
But it's a nice like dewy look for spring. Like
Yeah,
for
because
Coachella
it's
makeup
wet.
how-to.
Literally, that is why you're doing it.
This is challenging.
I'm gonna say thumbs down. Why wouldn't you just get the beauty blender?
Is this
I don't
a real
think-
makeup thing though?
These are alternatives that people have said, like, for cheaper alternatives usually.
Okay, that was fun.
I
Okay,
actually
well,
don't, and since there's like so many holes and stuff, I feel like you get marks on your face from it.
Full disclosure, this is the actual Beauty Blender brand, and this is like the knockoff brand.
I feel like they're
think
the
the
same.
Beauty Blender brand is better. Feel
Oh,
them. They
shout
feel
out
different.
to Moda. They sent us a bunch of stuff.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
love Moda. They're just like Beauty Blender brand.
Hashtag not spawn. They just sent us a bunch of stuff, so thank you. Jocelyn!
What?
You have made such a mess!
So we did the sponge, we did the Beauty Blender, we did the Moda Beauty Blender. Should we do whatever this is? It's a silly sponge. Seriously?
Whip out the silly sponge, Joss. Let's see what it.
This is a sponge?
If you have been on Instagram,
I'm just wanting to do that all the time. It feels honestly like a Thai massage. you
this
know, when
is
they,
what
like, hit
everyone's
you.
using on Instagram as a sponge, but I just like, stop it!
I'm jostling you. Bing.
Stop it!
Okay.
Anyway, back to the beauty.
So what you guys do is you get a cutlet and you just lace it with face makeup.
I don't think
and
that's
then
true either.
You just,
I don't think you're doing it right.
you just get your fake boob and you just slap it against your
But
face.
genuinely, Jill, can you explain to me what this is used for besides blending makeup?
This is an actual makeup product.
Oh!
This is real. It's a silly
Rewind.
sponge. It's a silly
Okay.
sponge.
People were using these, which are actual boob inserts, and then this company was like, I bet you we can make some money off this. And then they manufactured mini ones. So this isn't for children, this is just for me.
Oh, it's not like boob inserts for pageant babies. Oh, okay. This is like actually working.
It does. I think I still prefer the,
Your finger?
my hands. No, I would prefer the beauty blender over this, but at the same time, I'm not mad about it.
It feels nice. Feel the boob insert on your face. It feels
Oh.
nice. Here's a clean one.
I'm just gonna have so much makeup on that it's not gonna blend in anymore.
This actually, I think, I like the way this feels.
These pretty much work the same. It's just this has got more of a grip on it.
This one's bigger, which I feel like the makeup will go on faster.
I like the actual boob insert. So just like raid some of your bras and pull it out.
And this one, I don't like the hard cutlet. I like more, feel this
You
one.
like the nice and squishy
I like the
one?
jiggly cutlet.
This is much more firm.
It just feels better.
I think they're both nice. I approve of them.
Me too.
I mean, I'm still gonna put my makeup on with my hands, but moving on to the next unorthodox thing. If you've not been living under a rock, you've probably seen videos on Instagram where people are putting their beauty blenders in condoms.
Okay, I don't understand this at all.
Jocelyn,
I feel
they're
like
just practicing safe makeup.
Nah.
P.S. This comes with a very nice instructional pamphlet on how to use a condom.
In English and in Spanish.
Perfect.
Okay, but what is the point of this? I feel like
P.S. Did we make sure? I hope these aren't lubricated.
it says that it's lubricated.
Does that?
Does that affect it on your face? Okay, but here's the thing. Here's my thing is like, I feel like similarly to the condom challenge when we did the condom challenge. Hi, Mom! I feel like condom people are the ones coming up with this, like, because this makes zero sense.
What
to
else
me.
could we get people to buy these for? Okay, so the goal here is that you put your little beauty blender in there, and then you use it so it basically is like just the tip. Basically, then you don't have to clean them as much. You just keep switching out condoms, and then you don't have to moisten it either.
But that seems like it's really wasteful and very expensive.
And like, what's the lube like? Is that good for your skin?
Is lube good for your skin?
I don't know. Let's try.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay, so then we take makeup and put it on here.
Are we sure it's... I love how I'm saying all these are working, but I literally, like, I put it on with my hands. Anything would work.
This just seems like more added work.
I don't want to have to put condoms on. I don't think, no.
Okay, so I don't hate this, but also, like, what's the point?
It just seems really unnecessary. Like, I might as well put, like, a Ziploc bag around it.
And it's just so lubed up,
And
you know?
they're so cheap. Like, there's some at Target for, like, less than $1.
Condoms?
Okay, guys, next up, we'll try some brushes, which, you know what? About a year ago, maybe?
Oh my gosh.
6 months, 8 months, I don't know, it was a little while ago. We saw this video on Instagram.
A little more of your love.
We glanced very quickly, I will give you that, but we glanced and we thought the girl was putting on her makeup with a spoon. And like, honestly, people are putting condoms on beauty blenders. A spoon wasn't that weird. So then we do it in an episode, but then we realized right before, because I go to rewatch it, that she wasn't using a spoon, she was using these fancy brushes. But it was the Artiste ones that are like,
Literally $1 million.
yeah, can't afford that, so we
No.
have these. But, so these work, they're nice, I like them.
They feel really good on your face, but I think it wastes a lot of makeup, personally, because I feel like these brushes soak up a lot of makeup.
I have so much foundation on my face that this
So
is
do
just like
I.
taking off the top layer
Exactly.
rather than applying it.
But it's making it look a little more natural, which is
and
nice.
I just like this is nice. Okay.
Okay, so flash forward to now, and I'm not kidding you, there's this video that's popped up on Instagram. You must have received it 1,000 times, as have I, where guess what, people? People are actually applying makeup with spoons!
We weren't wrong. We were trend forecasting, you little ass. We're gonna do it again and show you that it still doesn't really work, but at least we're gonna feel better about ourselves.
But you know what? That's a sign that we truly are beauty gurus, is the fact that we're able to, like you said,
Predict these
forecast
trends.
what's
Yeah.
coming in the future.
That.
So you just take your makeup, pour it into the spoon, right? Well, I'm forecasting right now. And then you just dabble it, just dab.
Okay, so this I think does work, but one thing that I would say is why people might want to use it is, don't a lot of people freeze spoons and then put them under their eyes to get rid of dark circles?
Yes, interesting that you would mention that, Lil.
So maybe you do that first, and then after your dark circles have like defrosted the spoons a little bit, then you use it to apply your makeup.
Because I heard Kate Somerville recently talking about that when you're in a hotel room and you want to like give yourself a little at-home facial, all you do is you get 2 spoons, some ice from the hotel,
Yep.
and then you just like push all your moisturizer into your face with frozen spoons,
Yep.
and it's supposed to just be so invigorating.
See guys, we know so much about beauty.
It doesn't look that bad.
No, I think it's fine. It's just that we have a lot of makeup on, so now it's getting to the point where I don't think anything's really working anymore.
But I have to say, we've never looked better.
We have looked a lot worse, I will say that.
We've looked so much worse.
But anyway, I think that's it for all of our trial and error.
Okay,
today.
I'm dying to know though, Lil, what's your favorite thing on the table?
Definitely not condoms. I'm gonna go with the boob inserts.
Honestly,
But the real boob inserts, not like the little mini children's boob inserts.
not the baby boobs,
I just am picturing like a 6-year-old being like, are they big enough?
which is basically the same size as me. Are they though? Great. This feels
Anyway.
awesome.
You're still not using them, right? Okay, guys, that's it for Beauty Break. Jocelyn still doesn't know how to use anything. Let us know what else we should do in the comments below, and come back every Saturday, because we're here making fools of ourselves.
Beauty gurus.
Kind of. Not really. Bye. For even more beauty break, click to the left because we tried out a bunch of nail accessories. Click it. Or click to the right because we reviewed a bunch of Oscars fashion because we're really fashionable. Also, please subscribe. Just do it. Please. Please. Please.